India by Kara Zell. What would it be like to go to school in India? If you were from India, you would speak one or more of over 400 languages, which represent dozens of racial and cultural backgrounds. Your family could be wealthy or poor, literate or illiterate, Western or traditional. You could attend elite schools or be a child of the streets who gets taught by students in what is termed recycled learning. The students teach the poor students. Being a country of ancient cultures, India has had its own education system in place long before any European occupation. The Gurukula system featured having a young student living with the guru or teacher. In exchange for servitude, the guru would teach topics such as philosophy, oral history, and religion. From 1690 to 1947, they were occupied by the British. During that time, India transitioned to a more Western system of education. 3 universities were set up in 1857 in Calcutta, Chennai, and Mumbai. After independence in 1947, free education was written into the Indian Constitution. It is compulsory until age 14. Some continue on to 10th grade, after which they enter a pre-university offered by community colleges. India has well over 1 billion people within its borders, over 17% of the world's total population. This calls for a massive school system and a great demand for facilities, resources, and teachers. The curriculum is shared across states and regions. If you were male, you were likely to attend primary school, with a decline in attendance for secondary school. If you're female, you would probably attend primary school, but probably not secondary school. You would share your teacher's attention with 70 other students. 3 out of 4 of your brothers would be literate, where only as half your sisters would be. After secondary school at grade 10, students take exams that aim to put them on tracks for areas of study. Universities are administered federally, even if they are located in provinces under their control. With so many people on the job market, students are pressured into prestige careers such as engineering, business, law, science, and government. Teaching is still a respectable ambition, but it is not pulling a large salary. Those who wish to become teachers can do so after completing a bachelor's degree. After gaining admission to a Bachelor of Education college, students then pursue a 1-year certification program. Those that can pass a vigorous entrance exam may attend one of the 4 College of Education centers. For those who cannot attend traditional universities, there are also 9 degree-granting distance universities where students can learn via teleconferencing. Adult education programs consist of 40% women, a large amount given that there are some gender biases in education. Despite being protected by the Constitution and efforts being in place, not everyone goes to school, particularly in rural areas. Competition for the best opportunities, poverty, and gender biases leave some students behind. Once they get to school, they find an underfunded educational system. Even if you beat the odds and get a prestigious degree, there may not be a job for you, and you may opt to leave India to look for work.